Well, man, it's your partner, man. It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? How is y'all doing on this the Toxic Talk Thursday? The Toxic Talk Thursday. We talking about, man? We gonna get into it, but before we do that, I ain't got that long. So what's good with us? Shout out all my folks in the penitentiary, man. Ken in the pen, ha ha, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Man, if I didn't say, man, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You go get you some off 76 MacArthur, 82nd Hillside Barbershop, man. They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds, man. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you, young man. Now, you know you come get them from me, you know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, man, you gonna grab you one of them things off Amazon, make sure you copy your hardback. Uh-oh. Swing that finger, young man. Worldwide INC, man. Worldwide Incorporated, man. Worldwide. They gonna say, what does that mean, my brother? And I'm gonna continuously tell you, man. Man, I'm gonna start swinging my finger like this, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about, man? Like this. You know what I'm talking about? What I was trying to say, man. Man, it means everybody, bro. Everybody included. Y'all know how bro mess with it, man. Just shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug usage, no drug sellage. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip of the sippage. No. You know what I'm talking about? This all the good stuff, man. You feel what I'm saying, man? Just all the good stuff, man. I don't promote nothing, man. I ain't got no problems with nobody, man. I ain't got no nothing against the sexually different. I ain't prejudiced. I ain't got nothing against the little people. I seen one of the little people yesterday. Man, I ain't got nothing against nobody, man. You know what I'm talking about? Nobody, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody, bro. You feel me? Bro just represented all, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, before I forget, my mama always said, boy, brush them whiskers when you on TV, even if you got a hole in them. You know what I'm talking about? Now we finna get to the toxic talk, man. You know what I'm talking about? We finna get to the toxic talk, man. Shout out to everybody who forgetful, but remember where that good dope at. Martin Luther King. I see you, man. I say, bro, why you always on your fucking people, man? I don't know, bro. I crack myself up. I'm just one of them funny motherfuckers, bro. Always capping and shit. You know what I'm talking about? I'm one of them niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? But the toxic talk, because I just went through some shit this morning, bro. And I'm just finna jump straight into it, man. I ain't finna be that long, because I'm running a little late, man. Especially if I want to bet. You know what I'm talking about? I'm working at one of them locations, nigga. There ain't no casino nowhere near that motherfucker, bro. You gonna have to do all that shit before you get up there. Unless they send a nigga to Boulder City. Nigga stop up there, you know what I'm talking about? But the talk, man, because this morning, man, I get called toxic. You get what I'm saying? Say, bro, how you get called toxic? I don't know. But that shit came in, and this ain't the first time that shit happened, because that toxic shit, I don't even know where y'all got that shit from, bro. Certain motherfuckers come around this motherfucker blood, and y'all just pick up words. So, you know, the toxic is just like one of them words like the narcissist now. You get what I'm saying? So this is what ends up happening. Y'all use all the motherfucking labels as deflections, folks. You feel me? The toxic talk. That ain't nothing but another motherfucking deflection for you not to have to deal with something you have done. And I don't think we get that as people. You know what I'm talking about? Church people good for that shit. They was the first people I seen do it. You get what I'm saying? But instead of them saying toxic, they say the devil. So everything the devil. You get what I'm saying? Even though God ain't gonna give you nothing you can't handle. But I'm the devil. Because you couldn't handle what I said. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. But mother called me toxic, right? And I just peeped. Because that ain't the only her. Like, I'm hearing everybody running around saying that shit. That's just like, y'all done put that in just like normal conversation of the world now. It's toxic, the narcissist, and all this bullshit right here, right? But you know what's toxic? All the motherfuckers who call you toxic so they don't have to change themselves. All the motherfuckers that's calling you toxic, nigga, because I want to sit here and be a big ass kid. And then when the motherfucker come around with some grown up shit that I can't answer, I want to start putting labels on shit. Just like we put a label on the truth now. It's called hate. Whenever you want to get out of the truth, you could just say somebody hating on you. Why you think everybody, what y'all call it, the bag? Why you think everybody really trying to get to the bag, bruh? Everybody really trying to get some money, bruh, so they could, because that money nowadays, it'll get you out of a lot of your fuckery. So when niggas over there talking about you and shit, about all your misdeeds and your misbehaviors, bruh, you get what I'm saying? All your misdeeds and misbehaviors, you get to say they hating on you now because you have money. You could just kill the conversation with that. I told you, nigga, you could have just told on somebody, bruh. But then, Cinnamon Donuts, all right. You could have just told on somebody, bruh. Then you could come over there talking about you having money. They just hating on you. They just hating on you because you told on somebody. We just bad with that shit, bruh. But the Toxic Talk Thursday, bruh, I've been tired of this shit, actually. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Yeah, I've been tired of this shit, right? But, I've been tired of this shit, folks. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I've been tired of this shit, man. I say, bruh, I was just sitting here. I just caught something in my own head. But I was just tired of it, man. You get what I'm saying? On real earth, man. But I've been tired of it. But when all these little new sayings come around now, you could just squeeze out of shit. Now everybody toxic. Everybody's the narcissist. Everybody, but all that shit comes around, bro, when a motherfucker can't answer a question. Or not answer a question when a motherfucker, like, a motherfucker saying something right. The moment you say something that a motherfucker can't answer, it's gonna be like the church people. All of a sudden, you're gonna be the devil. You get what I'm saying? All of a sudden, you're gonna be a devil. Ask somebody about their pastor. Firepower. Firepower. Ask somebody about their pastor, bruh. They gonna sit there and defend pastor. They gonna act like pastor is a special person, bruh. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all gonna act like pastor got a closer relationship with God than you do. Damn, I ain't grab it there. Y'all gonna act like pastor is y'all hold on. I forgot one of my most important parts. Up, and away. Maybe good is back, man. But yeah, you ask somebody about pastor, bruh. They gonna get highly upset, bruh. And it could be 10 different pastors. It don't even matter, bruh. You could ask 10 different people about they 10 different pastors, and they gonna sit there and defend pastor like that's they real loved one, bruh. Because he just got pastor in front of his name. I think Jim Jones had pastor in front of his name. Coffee Chronicle. We crazy, man. And the reason we crazy is because instead of fixing ourselves, we leaning into more excuses. So you're gonna be toxic. You're gonna be anytime it comes time for a motherfucker to have to put the light on themselves, you're going to become something. Right now, if you told a nigga, man, you up here, man, the shit you doing, bro, that's bitch shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? At that moment, you're gonna become something. Oh, nigga, you perfect. You just gonna become something. Everybody make mistakes and all that shit. But do you realize how we just walk around ready to make a mistake so we could use that rationalization? Do y'all realize that everybody do make mistakes? They do. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But how many people keep making the same mistake? Coffee Chronicle. There's something wrong with that. Because what burns me up, and I told y'all this many a time on earth, is when you trying to make me feel some kind of way about some shit you don't care about. That burns me up, man. That's why I don't be wanting to hear the Bible verses and all that shit, man. Don't come read me no motherfucking book I can read myself out. And I'm not buying no Bible. Why do you gotta buy God's word? And this ain't even on that, man, but I get so tired of, bro, we just the same people, folks. We all the same. Ain't nobody better than nobody. We all the same. But y'all will run around there and say that shit, but then y'all will put judgment on people. See, I don't judge people, bro. I don't give a fuck what you, I ain't gonna say what you doing, bro. Because I just, you feel me? Just depend on what you done, bro. You get what I'm saying? But, we all the same, folks. Ain't nobody really better than nobody. And we all say that shit out of our mouth, bro. But the rest of the world, bro, y'all get this little punk ass shit. Y'all do. And the moment you get this little punk ass shit, at that moment you start acting like you better than everybody else. You feel me? I'm just even, bro. All through it. Rich, broke, I'm the same person, bro. That shit ain't gonna change me one way or the other, bro. I can't go broke and then, you know what I'm talking about, I'm finna start thinking about robbing my partners or where can I get, man, my mind don't work like that, folks. You feel me? My mind don't work like that, bro. So that shit don't change me. Money don't change me. Not having money don't change me, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the same motherfucker, bro. Just like I'm not finna be broke and call Crime Stoppers for a few thousand. Coffee Chronicles. If you get what I'm saying. I'm not. Just like I'm not gonna have some money and high side on my people. You feel me? And start coming around and acting like everybody else broke. And I'm the only one having money. I ain't gonna do that either. You feel me? But all these labels we got, that's how we got to the Toxic Talk Thursday. Because I'm just peeping that shit more and more. The moment a motherfucker gotta like be accountable for theyself, bro, that's when the labels start coming in. You get what I'm saying? Every motherfucking time, that's when the labels start coming in. When the motherfucker gotta be accountable for theyself. You get what I'm saying? And what be hella funny is, nigga, I got called toxic by a motherfucker who don't even know me, bro. I don't even know you, bitch. But what happened was, you thought you was finna, I don't know. You thought you was, because I think you thought wherever you had to go was more important than where I had to go. And since I'm not finna let you get in front of me, I got to be toxic. Because you trying to explain to me your game that I'm not going for. I don't give a fuck where you gotta go, bitch. I got my own places to go. Now what you should have did if you was a nice young woman is just come up in that motherfucker and stand in line like everybody else was doing. You know what I'm talking about? But you couldn't do that. You had to come up in there and try to, I don't know what you be doing in the world, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? But you had to come up in there where I was at and try to work your game, I guess, that you be working on the rest of the world. You know what I'm talking about? Like you more important than everybody else in line. I mean, that shit cool if somebody go for it. You know what I'm talking about? Because I do that shit every now and then. If I don't feel like waiting, I ain't gonna lie to you. So if somebody go for that shit, it's cool. But if you don't go for it, I ain't gonna sit up there and try to make you guilty. I'm like, hey, bro, can I get in front of you real quick? If you say no, I'm standing in the back of the line, bro. I shot my shot. You get what I'm saying? I tried. You know what I'm talking about? But if you like, nope, I'm just gonna stand in the back of the line. I'm gonna get on by my business, bro. I'm not gonna sit up there and try to act like whoever in front of the line, nigga, owe me something. And a lot of us, that shit was hot. Huh? And a lot of us, bruh, nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what you say, bruh? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? And a lot of us just do that shit way too much, folks. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of us just do that shit way too much, folks. On some real shit. We run around this motherfucker and we just act like the motherfucking world is, like, the world is just at our feet. So everywhere we go, we could just tell everybody to do what the fuck we want them to do. And y'all got that shit bad. Especially a lot of you bitches. And that's what's wrong with you nerds. Because y'all sit here and let the bitch get away with that childish ass shit. You feel me? So a bitch don't know what it feels like to be checked. And then they run up on a nigga like me that is going to check you. And then you want to act like it's something wrong with me because I'm not a nerd. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, bitch, you better find another store. That's what I advise you to do. But people just crazy out here, bruh. The labels always gonna come in when you don't get your way. You gotta be accountable for some shit you doing. You know what I'm talking about? Then the label gonna come in. If a motherfucker telling you, bruh, you run your mouth too much, like just for a man, bruh, you be sitting up here entertaining some bitch ass shit. Nigga he gonna come with the label. Now you hating on him. This the one that kills me. A nigga will post a picture of something, I guess, that he wants praise for. And when don't nobody now listen, I'm talking about an item. You buy a car or something that you want people to celebrate you. And when they don't, you gonna start saying people hating on you. People ain't really hating on you, bro. They just don't care about that shit. Now you do got people. Now you do got people that will hate on you though, just intentionally. You know what I'm talking about? You will, bro. Now hate would be if you posted a picture of your car and the nigga said some shit like that motherfucker ugly or something. When the motherfucker really clean, that's hate. But by a motherfucker not saying nothing, that's not hate, bruh. You feel me? That's just you trying to turn something into hate. All that is, ain't nobody tripping off that shit. That's all that is. But we good for that. We just good for calling the next person something when we don't want to deal with something, folks. When we trying to get out of something. We put more time and shit into coming up with excuses than we actually do for trying. Coffee Chronicles. Way more, man. I ain't bullshitting with you, folks. We come up with way more motherfucking excuses. When we trying to do something, folks. I mean, when we trying to come up with we put more effort in to coming up with the excuses for the shit we do than actually just trying, folks. And we just leaning more into the direction, bruh, of no accountability at all. And when we get to that point, you still ain't gonna trip. Because everybody just running around doing this shit until it happened to them. You get what I'm saying? Then that's what everybody hating. So we could run around here, talk about everybody, chop everybody else up. Then when somebody chop or hate, or what we call hate, when somebody chopping us up and doing the same thing, that's when it becomes hate. But it's not hate when you doing it. That's why it's just not good to even be inside these all hoe ass behaviors. That's all that's happening, bruh. In the world, nigga. Everybody doing the same shit, pointing at the next motherfucker, talking about them. Ain't nobody just living their own life. It's like in real life, your life is boring. So you have to get out your boring ass life to go fuck with everybody else in their exciting ass life. It's like your life boring or something, or that's how you got it in your head, bruh. You got your own days on earth, bruh. Do you realize that you got your own days on earth, nigga? You can go do whatever the fuck you want to do, bruh. Coffee Chronicles. But you'll rather spend your time worried about somebody else. You'll rather spend your time looking at somebody else, trying to come up with what they is. You better come up with what you is, nigga. Because what somebody else is ain't gonna move the needle in your life, nigga. Keep on watching motherfuckers if you want to, bruh. Judging motherfuckers talking about what they is and this and that. You keep on sitting around doing that shit if you want to, bruh. That shit ain't gonna do nothing for you. You get what I'm saying? Like I said yesterday, bruh, we warped. Our minds is all the way warped, bruh. And that's why in the end, we don't be having nothing. On the real. In the end, we don't be having shit. Because we don't want nothing, nigga. Coffee Chronicles. All we want to do is be messy. Just like the bitch. All we want to do is argue, debate, nigga, and be right. It ain't my fault. I told you so. That's all we motherfucking put effort into now. I told y'all. All right, bruh, now what? Everybody just want to seem like they smarter than everybody else, bruh. They know everything, bruh. Y'all better take some of that shit and apply it to your own motherfucking life, nigga. So you'll get some smart results, bruh. Keep on analyzing everybody else and coming up with the perfect motherfucking explanation for their outcome. You know what I'm talking about? Keep on, you know what I'm talking about? Keep on studying other people, bruh. Talking about what you would have did in that situation. There's a reason why you ain't never been in that situation. There's a reason that you'll probably never get to that situation, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Just like I said. Hey, they talking about the bitch getting downgraded, bruh. Go knock you a bitch, nigga. Stop talking about the next nigga bitch, bruh. Go knock you a bitch, bruh. Let's see, do you got enough game to maintain that bitch, bruh? See how long that bitch follow your game, nigga. See if you could get 2-3 years runs, nigga, up off your own game, nigga. Go knock your own bitch, bruh. Stop talking about the next nigga and his shit. Go knock your bitch, bruh. See how long your game lasts, nigga. I done went to jail and my game lasted for 3 years. About a motherfucker on the street. I done got 3-year runs up out my game. You know what I'm talking about? How long have you got up out yours, bruh? Because we always talking about the next person, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, hey, what you say, bruh? Old lady, hey, hey. I ain't fuck with it like that, man, because if I don't, ain't nobody else is like, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit, bruh. Go do, nigga, go live your life, nigga. Stop giving live commentary on the next motherfucker like, bruh, bending corners from the street, man, capping on people, bruh. Stop looking at people, bruh, talking about what you would have did, nigga. You could go do it, bruh. You ain't just got to sit around and talk about what you would have did or could have, nigga, you could go do it. So I don't be saying that shit, bro. I ain't got no answer. If I ain't been through nothing, man, I don't know how that shit feel. I don't know what to tell you, nothing. I ain't never been through it. I ain't gonna even try to play with you. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know. I ain't gonna try to tell you nothing to sound good, bro. I only could tell you some shit that I've been through actually, bro. And I can't even tell you shit then like I always tell you. I could just tell you what I did when I went through the shit. And what I think I should have did, or what I wish I would have did, bro. You get what I'm saying? I don't really got too much commentary on the next situation, bro, because I know how life is, bro. It's easy to sit back and watch some shit like that, bro. When you inside that shit, it'd be a little bit different. Coffee Chronicles. So while y'all sitting up here playing Monday morning quarterback with people's lives and shit, man, I just advise you go do some of that shit yourself, bruh. Talking about the bitch downgraded. When you go upgrade on the bitch, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Go knock your own bitch, bruh. But that be the problem. That's why you niggas be coming up here talking about all that shit, the bitches and the niggas and all that, bruh. Because in real life, nobody wants you. You know what I'm talking about, man? In real life, you can't get that shit together, man. So you gotta sit up here and what y'all call hate on everybody else, bruh. You gotta sit up here and talk shit about everybody else's situation. You gotta go find some dirt on everybody else and try to discredit them from the person they is. Like, that's gonna make you more of a person than what you is, bruh. This ain't Highlander. It ain't like once you cut a nigga head off, you gonna get his power, bruh. You gonna still be the same piece of shit motherfucker anyway, bruh. Your feet gonna tell your story, nigga. I keep telling you that, nigga. Where have your feet been, nigga? Mine's done been all around this motherfucker, nigga. And that's where mine's been. So motherfucker call me toxic. And all them words you use, bro. Y'all could use all that shit, bro. Keep on. That shit just ain't gonna do you no good, bro. And I'm finna get on up out of here at all. But us as the people, man, and these motherfucking labels we just be having in these days, bro, to get up out of shit that we don't want to change about ourselves. That shit lightweight pathetic. It just is, bro. That shit just lightweight pathetic, bro. And all I tell you is, while you sitting around talking about everybody else, bro, go live yourself, bro. Stop talking about you what it did. Go find you a situation so you can go do some of that shit you be talking about. Because it's out here, bro. You don't have to sit around and say I wish, and I mean, not what I wish, but what I would have done, bro. You can actually go do that shit, bro. You ain't got to just sit around here and watch everybody else, bro, and come to your conclusion on their situation. You can go come to a conclusion on your own situation, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires. And with that one right there, man, if you don't remember nothing else, and I mean nothing else, you know what I'm talking about? Always remember, baby, it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of that love.